Ambassador dunia, cek. Ini bisa diedit nggak sih? Nggak bisa ya?
Rank nggak usah deh, psychological warfare, habis itu status of rank, bisnisnya next.
Sabar, gue pengen lihat baca-baca dong. Shen Shepard. Level 41, rank 41, Vanguard. Bisa dirubah nggak ini?
Nggak bisa, setahu gue bisa sih. Tapi nggak usah Vanguard aja, Vanguard aja paling enak, Mass Effect series Vanguard aja udah paling enak.
Commander Shepard
2 dan
follow
3 wajib.
the Paragon path. Oh, Urt Rex survived the mission on Vermeer. Ashley William was killed on Vermeer. The commission was lost during the attack of Citadel. Jelek banget ini mukanya. Oke. Status of Rex.
Oke, Del,
Gak bisa ganti mukanya, gak bisa diganti lagi.
Gak bisa. Mid Leo. Mau mid diri.
Ya elah, gak bisa diganti lagi, cacat banget dah.
Mid Leo, Del. Mid Leo.
Waduh.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Gimana, Drel? Elusive man.
Oh, gue ngerti, sabar gue baca dulu.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
Days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Aidan.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? This just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle. Joker's still in the cockpit. Won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either. Get to the damn
Bagus
shuttle.
lah cutscene-nya.
I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here. Commander! Get the hell out of here.
Wah, ini kacina lebih improve sih.
Jauh dia.
Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
Kamar mandinya hancur, Cek.
Terbangan. Satu.
Mayday! Mayday! Mayday!
Mana Drel? Di UI-nya Drel bikin semut kan. Oh, teman Drel. Grafiknya jauh kan Drel, grafiknya kan.
Iya, iya.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Lebih smooth.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Pasti gua tuh lebih sistem.
Ih, bagus banget, Cek. Bagus banget, Cek. Bagus banget, Cek. Bagus banget, Cek. Bagus banget, Cek.
Gua bilang, ini opening udah strong banget ada akhir nih game.
Kills. Gila. Bentar, gua mau foto-foto
Sini.
dulu.
Enggak.
Gua mau foto-foto dulu, Cek.
Gimana Drel suara ilusif mental GG gak?
Oh iya, ngeri.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us, we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to. Oh no.
Kertolo.
They're coming around for another attack.
Cerberus ya?
Watch the arm.
Itu Cerberus punya kerjaan ya, Gil?
Main aja.
Gokil.
Bikin penasaran.
Death Star, cuy. Ngeri banget, keren banget cutscene tadi tuh.
Emang bagus banget cutscene sampai 2 dan 3.
Transisinya keren banget. Diselamatin sama Elusive Man nih. Sudah kerja sama Elusive Man. Wow.
Best intro Kak Drel. Masterpiece kan. Masterpiece ya intronya Drel.
Halo, siapa tuh, Pak? Oh, Pak, tolong tutup tirai ya. Tolong tutup tirai.
No way Drel, no
Ayo,
way
enggak apa-apa, gue pengen baca. Pengen lihat tiket.
Gue main Fallen Order ya, lu lanjutin aja Drel, nanti bakal apa kok.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. look where that got me.
Lebih enak dimatiin.
We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's
Hah?
new ship, when the distress call
Kayak
came in.
nonton IMAX.
An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked.
Apa?
They'd seen something they couldn't
Ya
explain.
udah, boleh.
And whatever it was
Yeah.
massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a
Yeah,
talent for
nggak apa-apa kayak
biotics.
gitu.
We came across
Belum.
the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact,
Anjing kacinya
a
kayak gitu.
beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something.
Suara lu bocor game, suara isi game lu
Dream.
kedengaran.
A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search.
Bagus loh
Garrus,
cutscene.
another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novarian, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, but these Krogan weren't real. He wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was
Masalahnya gue nggak pernah lihat si Ashley sama Conceal mati, jadi orang yang mati itu gue nggak lihat secara langsung, kayak udah disepir aja.
Was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living.
Komiknya akurat loh guys, soal apa yang gue lakuin dulu Gil.
Emang.
Keren banget dah.
Was capable of doing just that.
Kok niat banget sih? Kok BioWare niat banget ya? Masalah choice gitu udah kayak Bethesda main, malah lebih OP mending Bethesda, Cek.
Karena lebih OP anjing, lebih ngaruh, dialognya lebih ngaruh ke Bethesda.
Enggak, dari semua dialognya itu ngaruh, bener dari A, B, C. Lu ngomong salah huruf aja pun ngaruh, Cek.
Witcher juga. Kalau mau tahu itu main dulu.
Gue ini pengen main Dragon Age Inquisition dan nanti Gil.
Witcher dulu aja gue bilang Dragon Age.
It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates.
Itu Star Wars New apa itu yang of the Old Republic kan BioWare juga kan.
BioWare juga, dan itu bagus banget juga. Semua choice lu ngaruh banget semuanya.
Sekarang BioWare yang fakta, makanya Last Redemption. Makanya mereka punya.
Beli nggak Gil? Oh di public Gil, belilah Gil. Oh di public remake Gil.
One of us would die.
With
my team mostly intact. We chased Saren and his army to Ilos.
Di Mass Effect itu kan BioWare kan fakta-faktanya BioWare kan Drel. Mereka punya Last Redemption itu next Mass Effect, kalau jelek ya udah mampus mereka Drel.
Against Saren's growing army.
Apa Gil?
I assured them all that despite the odds,
itu ini Drel next
we
Mass
could
Effect.
defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but
Kalau nggak bikin ini baru ya, franchise baru.
Leaving Ashley behind had hardened my resolve.
Harusnya bikin franchise baru kan, Gil, menurut gua.
How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice
Miguel,
in order to stop Saren?
Lebih pilih franchise baru atau Next Mass Effect?
Close behind Saren.
Next Mass Effect.
Once on the planet,
masalah agak bosan juga kalau space terus, kayak BioWare tuh keren kalau bikin franchise baru gitu yang mirip-mirip kayak Mass Effect ceritanya.
Each time purging the galaxy of life.
The Protheans had fought. Gue bilang Mass Effect aja sih, franchise baru semua udah bikin. Gagal kok ya.
But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reaper's return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel, and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now and with Sovereign as his flagship. There was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council... The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Medina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Gel, mute dulu, Gel. Gua udah selesai nih. Lagi di dalam alam barzah.
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
Ketemu Miranda, Gel.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Miranda kalau apa Miranda. Enggak, ceweknya itu
Keren banget dah cutscene dah. Masuk share play gua dong, Gel. Oh bisa Gel, lu kasih ah.
Saya.
Pilih apa lagi nih Gel?
Vanguard aja, paling bagus. Perspektif itu yang namanya. Lo fokus naikin itu charge, biotic charge. Nanti itu bakal carry ke Mass Effect 3. Lo itu bisa rasain seberapa OP namanya charge dah. Itu OP banget.
Bisa pakai armor gede nggak?
Bisa, dijaminnya bisa.
Kemarin di Mass Effect 1 nggak bisa.
Kena gitu.
Apa? Boleh. Enggak, Rami sendiri aja.
Menurut kalau Castis kuat nggak Drel? Kalau Castis
Apa?
menurut kalau Castis kuat nggak Drel?
Wait.
Gua biasa aja sih Drel, nggak kuat amat.
Dia nggak kuat, dia biasa aja sih.
Kata mereka above average sih, tapi yang survivor OP sih. Katanya itu lebih banyak.
Sebulan lalu lo gue main Mass Effect Gil, baru tamat sekali ini.
Grinding dulu Drel, bisa grinding dulu deh main Drel. Kita toper coy. Mama. Kita main daerah sini coy, kita farming sini coy, main daerah sini coy. Anjing jatuh. Menurut Drel lebih kuat kalau Castis Torres, Skywalker Drel. Menurut gua kalau Castis Drel. Basicnya lebih bagus Drel, formnya Drel. Level 3 guys. BD, stem! Let's check it out.
Come from below.
Up here.
Move in closer. Hide behind this guard.
BD, I need help.
You will die, Jedi.
Must be one, BD. Help, BD. Bentar lagi mau tidur, bentar lagi tadi. Singapura, bentar lah, Singapura bilang bentar. Bentar lagi bentar.
Halo. Wait. Leano Delano. Halo Leano Delano. Leano. Why does Leano doesn't have voices? Leano. Gak tahu, bingung gua. Muka gua aneh, beda banget mukanya sama yang di Mass Effect 1 gua. Aneh banget, Dos. Scarnya aneh banget, scarnya hilang. Waktu itu gua ada scarnya mukanya jadi ikonik gitu, terus sekarang udah hilang. Mukanya bersih banget gitu loh. Iya. Gua lihat di internet katanya kalau misalnya lu itu renegade ya, bakal ada scar banyak banget di muka lu, merah bercahaya gitu, terus mata lu merah. Kalau lu jahat. Aduh, gua pengen kayak gitu muka gua. Ini jelek asli. Di luar nalar banget mukanya. Enggak, gue pengen mukanya tetap sama, cuma gue pengen rubah-rubah dikit, ada yang menjanggal gitu nih. Kalau MAT 1 Renegade mah mending ya. Betul, harus pakai logika, Cek. Nggak, harus pakai otak. Lu jangan kayak berpatok kayak Paragon itu pasti baik dan ini harus pasti jahat, enggak juga. Shepard kayak ngawi ya kayak gini. Gil, muka Shepard jelek banget lo, Gil. Di ini muka Shepard gua nggak tahu Scar itu kan, tapi gua Paragon, muka gua bersih banget ya sendiri dah. Bagus, tapi ini kan di Mass Effect 1 gue punya Scar ya, udah hilang Gil Scarnya. Aduh, ini gue pakai muka ini aja lah, muka ini walaupun mukanya udah beda udah. Nggak apa-apa dah. Lu apa, Leo? Kolonis nggak? Reputationnya? War Hero. Lu Gil? Gua Ruthless. Salah apa? Delapan 7,5 deh. Gamenya boring banget serius. Gua nonton cutscene-nya juga nggak apa-apa tuh. Nanti story-nya kalau diceritain ya biasa aja, cuma gara-gara choice-nya itu jadi bagus.
Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Steps pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping.
Taruh le.
Falling back into normal range.
Katanya 2 tahun ya buat sembuhin si ini ya.
We almost lost
Cek, ini kayak film porn, Cek.
Run the numbers again.
The fuck, bro? Emang di situ ini udah mati ya?
Wake up, Commander.
Wih, keren banget ada sekarang. Jelek banget Cek sepertinya di luar nalar.
Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Lu sembuhin sekarang nggak? Katanya bisa disembuhin loh. Katanya bisa sembuhin sekarang ya?
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
Enggak, di Mass Effect 2 bisa. Enggak usah. Sekarang bikin keren. Udah. Diam aja.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out!
Wih, lebih enak combat-nya. Whoa!
Backup systems engaged.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
Di mulai dia banget.
System failing.
Shield was fed down.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear. More reinforcements heading you. Here come the mechs. Take the elevator down 1 floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you. Shepard!
Berisik banget gua nggak denger ya. Ya udah pakai emo sekarang ya.
still a work in progress.
Look, pal. I don't know where I am or...
Bentar, berisik banget, gua nggak denger apa-apa, semua bentrok banget. Suaranya bentrok semua, pusing malah gua.
How I got here. Plus my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split it open. How about you fill me in a little?
Damn. Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you. Sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in.
Ngomong sama siapa sih, Gil?
Shuttle first.
Oh, gua mute lu dulu ya.
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible, unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Please
Moving to target.
Can't reach the target.
Give the order and I'll hit him. That's it. Ready to get the hell off this station?
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of
them... I don't know,
doing?
Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station. Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm usually a lot more dull than this.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest.
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. Come on. Service.
Field is clear.
We've been spotted.
Damn it. This was all mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Careful. Requesting assistance. Proximity warning.
Oh god. They found me. Help!
Wilson, we're on
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh god. I'm hit! They shot me!
Hostiles are cleared.
Shepard! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
How about we talk about this after?
Should be some Medi-gel in the first... Hopefully there's enough to get him up and move.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall. Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, huh? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Tag!
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back.
They've seen us.
Rerouting power. Rerouting power. Backup system engaged.
Can't get a lock.
Rerouting power.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon.
You're the Lazarus
That's right.
Project's director.
I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
You're the Lazarus
That's
Project's
right.
director.
I put 2 years of my life into this
What
project.
does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
What about the rest
This
of
is
the
the
people?
evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back
Don't
and
you
look.
get it?
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Most of my squad died in that fighting. They call me the Butcher of Torfin. I wish there'd been another way.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity.
Gokil, Cek. Gokil, Cek. Gokil. Gokil banget. Karakter customization armor keren banget. Ini bisa helm bisa diganti. Habis itu aduh keren banget, Cek. Keren banget, Cek. Bagus. Grafiknya bagus banget, gameplaynya lebih enak, lebih seru. Ini lagi sama Elusive Man bentar. Gue mute ya. Masuk ke share play gue kalau mau lihat. Oh.
If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Ngeri. Yang ini lebih seru. Gua pakai helm terus sama soalnya mukanya jelek banget. Mukanya jelek banget lo, Gil, nggak bohong dah.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance. One chance.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an tech. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shep. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it, or we can do it.
Ini
Immediately following the First Contact War, an anonymous extranet manifesto warned that an alien attempt at human genocide was inevitable. The manifesto called for an army, a Cerberus, to guard against invasion through the Charon Relay. Derided as survivalist rhetoric written by an elusive man, the manifesto and its anonymous author soon fell off the media radar. But in 2165, terrorists stole antimatter from the SSV Geneva. The sole figure arrested named his sponsor Cerberus. Throughout the 2160s and 2170s, alleged Cerberus agents assassinated politicians, sabotaged starships bearing Ezo, and conducted nightmarish experiments on aliens and humans. Denounced as human supremacist, Cerberus calls itself human survivalist. Counter-terror experts speculate Cerberus may have changed leadership with its recent shift to stockpiling ships, agents, and weapons. Whether he, she, or they, the elusive man hides his finances hidden behind shell companies. Few doubt he will kill anyone attempting to expose him. The reclusive tycoon calling himself the elusive man is a human nationalist focused on advancing human interests, whatever the cost to non-humans. The Citadel Council regards him as a fanatic, posing a serious threat to galactic security. A mysterious maverick, to say the least, the elusive man heads the Cerberus network. Dubbed the Elusive Empire by investigators, Cerberus is an allegedly untraceable syndicate of private intelligence agencies, biotics laboratories, engineering and scientific research teams, and lucrative front companies. Branded a terrorist and seditionist organization by authorities, Cerberus is the only human power base other than the Terra Firma Party, strong enough to embarrass, if not threaten, the Council and its human representatives.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies.
Be nice to find somebody.
Karakter gue sekarang kayak Darth Vader gitu. Soalnya mukanya jelek banget. Mukanya jelek banget. Iya bagus banget. Tadi gue liat mapnya keren banget ininya.
Nice.
Memang.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Bagus banget, Cek. Enggak yang legendary atau yang enggak? Maksud yang lu bilang bagus banget. Pada zamannya. Ini bagus banget, Cek, gambarnya. Bagus banget, Cek. Gambar PS5.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Up front!
Can't get a lock. Shoot them before they take out the shield.
You're done! You're done!
Critical system damage. Requesting assistance.
Shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Bagus banget, Cek, gambar, Cek. Oh. Oh. Alhamdulillah. Ini ya. Oh, gini nih mah lebih enak. Nggak cuma tekan-tekan nggak jelas doang. Oh, ya ya ya. Seru. Jauh banget. Ini Mass Effect 1 tuh kayak game indie, Cek. Ini baru game yang real.
There we go.
Can't reach the target.
Cara nge-heal gimana sih? Itu manajer untuk apa? Manajer. Oh.
Going to cover. All targets eliminated.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait.
Tali.
Shepard?
I'm
Tali
not taking
tambang.
any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down.
Tali tambang.
Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tali. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
If Vitor survived the attack, he may be able to tell us what happened.
That's the hope. We've seen him, but he might not be in the best state to answer questions. He was injured and, nervous around...
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his CO2 scrubbers...
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack...
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones
Now
anyway.
we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza. You're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and
Bertekstur
draw off some of the
banget
drones
Unreal
to clear
Engine
your
5
path.
gitu.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing
We can
personal.
argue over who killed who later. Right now,
Agreed. We work together.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it.
I see you, Shepard.
Kayak Dead Space remake Gil. Kayak Dead Space remake Gil, grafiknya Gil.
Use overload on him.
My shields are down.
Got him.
Yes! Easy enough.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Yes! There we go. Enemy down. Nice.
Got him!
One left.
I've got him! Moving
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vito first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Taking cover. Taking cover. Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Sana, PA.
Taking cover.
Hapus.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Defense systems active.
Overload will take out their shield.
Nice trick.
Apa Gil? Oh ya lupa apa. Aku lupa Miguel. Ini pakai overlord ya. Lihat tuh overlord.
Easy enough.
Threat assessment requested.
Not a problem.
Hey. Seru banget combatnya, Cek. Terus combatnya udah seru.
Overloading their systems. Engaging target.
This might be useful.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs.
Hah? Apa sih? Hah?
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You should join us, Tali. Tali tambang, tali rafia, tali tali. Ini kalau kita you should join us, dia bakal join nggak?
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus.
Gua nggak terlalu ngerti sih
I've got
kotor gimana.
responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own.
Tahu,
I can't
tahu,
walk away from
tahu.
that. Not even for you.
Sabar.
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tali. You have my word. But we need that information, and it's clear the Quarians don't want to share.
Damn it, Shepard! I trusted you!
He'll be fine. We promise. But we have to find out all we can about the
Pasti
Collectors.
Leo ngasih ke Tali.
No, I don't understand.
We need a pickup. Have a medbay standing by.
Good luck, Shepard. I hope what you get from Vitor is worth it.
Apakah Shepard kayak Anakin, Gil? Setelah hancur lebur, tiba-tiba return pakai mask, terus jadi masuk ke dalam villain, Gil, terus Palpatine itu ini, Gil, Elusive Man, Gil. Kayak Star Wars ya? Awalnya baik banget. Itu kayak Palpatine, Gil, kayak Darth Vader, Gil, ini, Gil.
Didn't give us any useful information. He's too far gone. He'll be returned to the migrant fleet. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are
kayak Star Wars kan?
abductions.
Maksudnya agak-agak mirip gitu kan?
Tell me what you know about these Collectors.
Bukan, miripnya itu maksudnya itu storytellingnya ada mirip-mirip juga kayak si siapa si Shepard ini. Tapi tergantung cara lu main sih, kalau cara gua main mirip Anakin loh.
They disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship
Udah kayak Darth Vader dan Palpatine, Gil, ini conversationnya, Gil. Setuju nggak, Gil? Lu tahu kan kalau Darth Vader sama Palpatine kalau kontak itu kayak hologram gitu.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus?
Leo. Ya, udah selesai beneran.
to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That
Ya
might
sekarang
be
gue
enough
merasa
to
Mass Effect
draw
1
their
gue be aja
attention.
loh.
What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are
Apa?
paralyzed, why not
Anda
just
tahu,
kill
Anda
them?
udah sholat. Belum.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Sama-sama tadi gua.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that
Oh,
the relay reacts
Omega 4
differently
relay
to
itu yang buat
collector
fast
vessels,
travel itu
allowing
kan
them
ya?
safe passage.
Relay itu
If
kan.
they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Iya, tadi gua tak tahu.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives.
Leo. Gue liat Mass Effect ini si Shepardnya kalau versi gua ya itu kayak Anakin Skywalker loh. Di Mass Effect 1 dia itu baik, terus bekerja sama yang yang sisi baik. Habis itu kayak teman-temannya baik ya kan. Habis itu semua pada puji-puji dia. Terus tiba-tiba dia menghilang, mati. Terus kayak hancur gitu badannya, dibangkitin lagi sama Darkseid. Darkseid itu ya kalau di Star Wars ya kayak Anakin jadi Darth Vader gitu. Nah, terus Shepard gua di sini pakai mask gitu, pakai topeng, jadi kayak Darth Vader. Terus tadi kan ketemu Tali. Terus pas ketemu Tali si siapa namanya si Shepard malah ngambil anak buahnya Tali. Terus Tali itu kayak I trust you and you betray me, itu udah kayak Darth Vader banget tuh, kayak jadi villain lu. Bekerja untuk Darkseid lo, ngeri banget dah nih. Seru game cek. GG. Terus Illusive Man tuh kayak Palpatine. Illusive Man itu kayak Darth Sidious Palpatine.
Generally, they seek out
belum bisa
species
bilang
with
dia
rare
main villain
genetic
sih.
mutations or abnormality. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens.
Diam dulu, meninggal dibanding Udina on Council lah.
They've never targeted a single species before, and the previous
Council
sample
mati
sizes
aja.
were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
What are the collectors getting
The
from these
collectors
deals?
aren't very forthcoming about their motives.
Rokoknya nggak habis-habis
Generally, they
Gil.
seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities.
Kalau
They
unlimited
pay
Gil.
slavers and merc groups
Enak banget ya kalau
exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens.
enggak lah PA.
And then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before. And the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
Ngeri banget Gil, udah kayak Darth Vader Gil mematuhi segala perintah Illusive Man buta-buta Gil. Jadi blind follower.
Convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track
Ya
the
lo,
collectors.
ini bener-bener kayak Darth Vader sama Palpatine loh. Darth Vader kan kayak jadi budak Palpatine gara-gara udah selamatin dia.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Where's Caden Olenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before...
Where's Liara Tassone?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarm.
Elusive Man sang Palpatine, Palpatine Mass Effect.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Wow.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Wah, Normandy 2, Cek. Ini kok udah kayak film ya, film trilogi itu ya. Udah kayak film trilogi itu, udah bagus lah jadi film.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Kayak film, makanya tadi gue bilang kayak film. Ya Allah Akbar. Ini game apa, Cek? Ini berasa di villain loh. Berasa di Darth Vader loh. Ini yang Darth Vader rasakan ya kerja sama Palpatine ini ya rasanya. Yeah, okay.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Edinar. Eddie. 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 Eddie Nur Hadi ya.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us
The
plus
Normandy
Joe.
has a full crew. Jacob and I should return to...
Sini off.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Ini. Wait. Iya, oke. Gini aja nih. Ya, lu kalau ngomong jangan satu-satu, coba bentrok gitu, nggak denger gua ngomong apaan. Iya, oke.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
My family lives in camp.
Shepard, the men's restroom, the starboard observation deck is closed until needed. Access to life support is restricted. The port observation deck is closed until needed. access to the AI
Gua lebih
core
suka
is
ini dibanding
restricted.
kemarin.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and Kev.
The gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Game yang gak